Good morning, everyone. Hello, L7. How are you doing? Happy Friday, everyone. Um, L7, markets will flush. Yeah, looks like it, right? We're having a nice down movement. The only thing I don't like about it that it happened at 115-ish. So I hope we're not going to get in consolidation again. Remember, it's Friday. Um, yeah, we'll see. I hope it continues to to do something. Maybe a pullback and then a continuation of the flush. We definitely have a 1 hour market structure shift, higher time frame. Not yesterday. We only had a 15-minute market structure shift, so I wasn't really sure about the short. I had an awesome long again from the open. Um, it was the long I was waiting for all day. Yeah, I mean, we definitely have a market structure shift now to the downside. Um, I do see some high time frame order blocks. I just really want to see if we really have a continuation of the flush, if we can pass through those levels. So I'm just wondering, I've got some of them marked and I just want to see what price is showing us. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice flush already. Did anyone take that short from yeah, the best entry was about 115-ish. But let's see. Oh, hold on. I think we're gonna have a nice pullback though. I mean, it's quite a large flush already. Um, Let me put on some different levels here. Pum 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 pum. New York has been so good to me lately. I mean, I love New York is just so um, such pleasant to trade. Let me put it that way. Those are the better words, and especially the opening area. Um, So London will be for me more base hits. I'm gonna change my structure, my approach a little bit because London, I just don't do as well as in London as I do in. Yesterday was 150 points again, boom at the open. I'm like, okay, it's so clear. Everything is just clear to me, and I can trade it. And I don't have that in London nowadays. I don't know if it's anyone with me. Hey, Meta, how are you doing? I mean, for me, New York is just. I see it, I go for it, I feel comfortable. I actually even traded minis again yesterday at the open, which is sort of wild. For me, it was a clear AMD, and I was already long. I had a long bias all day, and I was like, okay. And at the, I can show you guys. For me, it was like, okay, the manipulation move was in pre-market and the open, and I just got in, and I just didn't even wait, and with a mini, then I have to be really really confident in my trade. I haven't done that in a long time. Let me go over the trade quickly. Let me show you the AMD. I was like, okay, this is, um, where were we? I'll go a little bit lower time frame. I think it was here, right? Yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, for me, this move, when we took out these lows, there was another level here that I liked. There was something, I can't remember. There was a PDRA, we took it. So I saw accumulation. The manipulation move was already here. And I just got in when we surpassed the opening range gap with one candle. I just got in. I didn't even wait. I just got in, and I traded the same trade like I tried in London 3 times or 4 trades. And I had to wait till the 10:50 macro. It was actually before the macro. I don't know if you guys noticed at 10:45 ish. 10, and then there is going to be continuation as well. So I didn't leave a run. I was done. I had 150 points. I was done. I left it. So yeah. So here was actually the manipulation move. We got the accumulation, manipulation, and the distribution. And it was horrible. It just didn't make sense to me yesterday in London as well. Like we kept making equal highs, dripping lower, equal highs, dripping lower, equal highs, dripping lower. But yeah. Now, hey, Justo, Blas, how are you doing? we're consolidating after the lunch. We went low. This was a lunch macro trade. ICT went over it. I did not take it, but there was a nice opportunity. Definitely watch the review. A lot of information there. And then, yeah, I guess this was the best move here, around 115-ish. Let me see. If you're on the 15, you can see we went back up and then, yeah, we're now flush. I'm not so sure about the flush that we continue. So I'm just going to watch. We have some, I marked this area here, 50%. So let's see what we're doing. We have some bullish PD arrays here that I really want to watch. We did have a 1 hour market structure shift. So yeah, technically we're bearish. I mean, you have to be a little bit stubborn to stay bullish, but hey, listen, you never know, right? Yeah, Pratish, I'm afraid of that as well. It's been quite a move already. So yeah. And now we're exactly at this level here, which I marked. And we're sort of like, well, let's see. I mean, let's see. Hey, AJ, how are you doing? Good morning to you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it when we have such a flush already before 2 o'clock. But anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. We tagged the weekly open already. I mean, technically, we could build a new bullish structure again from here. It could be. I mean, they could do that. It's crazy as it can be. Make another low maybe, and then make one more low, and then start building bullish structure and go up. Or because I don't know. It's all possible. Um, I'm not surprised anymore. Anything, especially Friday. I mean, you can make all your scenarios, but they're so creative on Friday. They always tend to surprise me a lot of the times. Let me just try to 0.7262. Okay, 0.72 is 27. 27. 0.2. 618. 29. 0.72 is here. 618. 72. 29 to 12. 29. Okay. We made a low. I I don't think London will go lower. That's just a prediction I'm gonna make right now. 29,200. I think London will max out there maybe. Let's see if we make one more leg lower. I don't want to take it lower than 2,988, 188-ish, 200-ish, 212-ish. It's going to be my range. I'm not going to anticipate anything lower. I would rather have a pullback to the upside and then go lower. But I wonder if the range can expand any lower. I'm just saying London range. Um, I, No, Moba, Jay, I'm still sleeping. I do so well in New York when I open. Um, I had another 150 point trade from the New York Open, so I'm done. I mean, for me, New York is being so good. All my trades have been minimum of 80, 80 to 150 points. Every last 3 days have been so awesome for me in New York. Then I'm like, okay, okay, and that hasn't been for a long, long time. So I'm sort of like happy. So I don't need. I mean, for me, Asia was more like, okay, well, if London is the hard for me to, I don't like to. I hardly trade in London nowadays, just paper trading. But New York has been really, really good. So I'm sort of like, okay now. I'm like, okay, let me focus on New York for my live trading. Um, Let me check if the gardeners are here, guys, because I hear a lot of noise, but they're not supposed to come yet. Okay, it's the neighbors. It's okay. It's a lot of noise from the neighbors. Okay, so oh, you got 150 points. Well done, well done. Almost at a payout. Okay, well, hope you get it. Will be nice before the weekend, but don't force it. Don't force anything. Don't if it's not there, don't take it. Where did you take your 150 point trade? Did you take Asia? Did you manage to take the short in Asia? Hello, Trader Shop. How are you doing? Mareth is here. I see. Gusto, I already said hello to you, I believe. Pratish. Yeah, I haven't missed any messages, I think. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Let's see. Let's go to 1 minute. Anyone else traded Asia, by the way? Hey, Warren, how are you? How are you? How are you doing? Yeah, I think this area is going to be my max. So this area between the yellow line and here, this if we go lower in London already, I mean then it could, but I hope not. I hope we stay. Maybe we have a nice retracement up again, and then maybe continuation in. We still have a range of about 207, 125 points. Okay. Yeah. Wait, six. You were on the S&P with around 10, 11 and held it. 10 o'clock. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, Asia, I mean, Asia has been really nice lately. I mean, truth to be told. And the more you study it, the more you will see a lot of things happening over and over and over and over and over again. Um, yeah, okay, so for me, I'm just gonna watch again. Why? I like this level here, but I'm also thinking we're gonna leave this fair value gap, so I don't expect it to go much higher. Maybe a little bit, but I think it wants to leave this fair value. I will be surprised if it closes it back up, but hey, we've seen this over and over again. But let's say we are normal. I'm just a little bit afraid we're going to accumulate again already. Or if it does invert this instantly, so we go back all the way and we don't leave a fair value gap. But that doesn't make sense, does it? After market structure shift. We have a clear market structure shift here. But we could retest this area. Yeah, I think it's a long from here. But yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna even save my paper trades for now. I see a long, but I'm not entering. Might even go all the way back up here. Okay, I'll paper trade it. I'll paper trade it. I have to open up my accounts, by the way, just in case. There you go. Oh no, hold on. I have to take base hits, remember? 217. Um, base hits, base hits, base hits. Base hits, base hits, base hits. Here. Stop. Small. London is going to be small. Just going to go for. Does that make sense? It's not even a 1-to-1. But my stop loss has to go below this level here. Oh yeah, let me see. I don't have a long bias, by the way. I don't have a long bias. I am neutral for now. Um, I think I can. I think I'll take a long from here. Maybe I prefer to do that. I want them to keep this fair value gap. So actually, I don't want them to go higher. Yeah, go here and then maybe a nice retracement to the upside or accumulation. I mean, they want to leave this fair value gap for later on, right? So 1 hour fair value gap. Let's say we keep this high here for now. We go into this fair value gap and continuation lower later today. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Yeah, let's keep this, so this hourly until 3 o'clock, then maybe go higher, get like a silver bullet back into the range, and then continuation maybe. We'll see. Um, oh, Alex, I'm sorry to hear. Did you lose money in London in this session or Asia or last um, New York? Oh, you were copy trading? You copy traded, so it was divided by 3 per account. Well, it's not too bad. I mean, I don't know how much drawdown you have, but if it's your first drawdown, you still have you'll be fine. You can get back from that, right? Drawdown sucks for some reason. I don't know. I mean, losing trades are part of the deal, but uh, there is something psychological about the drawdown because if it's like decided by someone else how much drawdown you can have. Still have, yeah, oh, you're fine. You're fine. Oh, you're good to go. I mean, just, skill down and just start. Yeah, you're fine. That's okay. That's enough drawdown. And just do one micro, maybe two for your first two trades. If you see your A plus setup, just, scale down a little bit. And it's Friday. Also, always remember it's Friday. You don't want to make it worse. And Friday is always tricky. Friday is not easy to trade for some reason. And, the question is, did they hit their weekly objective? They took out another high yesterday. We took out another high, right? But did it reach its objective? It looks like we're already, yeah, we have a 1 hour market structure shift. So yeah, we're bearish, obviously. But hey, listen, they can turn bearish, but they can also turn bullish again at some point. If they have hit a higher time frame PDRA that they want to use and it's the bearish move, they're going to just have a bearish move. They could create an order block right now, a bullish order block, and this move down could be the new creation of a new order block. That's it on the higher time frame, and retesting another order block and then go back up. Oh, possible. I mean, they've been doing it all the time. Yeah, I see we are just below the weekly open, but that doesn't mean we are going lower. I hope so. I mean, I want to go lower. We're also below the previous week high. We are below the previous day low. So yeah, Maybe the weekly open is the objective. Could be. I mean, listen, it could be the objective. No, the weekly open was our objective. I mean, look where we're at in the weekly range as well. It's 50% of the range. We're exactly at 50% of the weekly range of NQ. It's always an area to be careful. Hey, company Menka, how are you doing? At any 50%, any mid-level, I'm always a little bit careful. I just wait a little bit longer to see what price is doing because we're at the mid-level of 50%. We're at the mid-level of a high time frame order block. Where there are a couple of midpoints around this area, so I'm just staying put now. I'm just not gonna. I'm just gonna wait until we have, preferably displacement away from it. Four-hour breaker. It's not 3-hour breaker. Okay, this is always something that I don't like. This could be. Never mind. I'm not going to go into that. Did we go lower than this? No, we did not. This is the bearish breaker. This could be a bullish breaker, retesting it and go back higher, but we also could retest. So the retest of one, if we go back higher, we could retest a bearish breaker, bullish breaker, bearish breaker, bullish breaker. Let's see. I really want this area to break. For me, this is key. 248. 248. Let me write down 248. I don't know this. Some breaker. 50%. What do you want to do? Do you want to do today? Are you going to make our life easy or difficult today, NQ? What is it going to be? Look how beautiful. Isn't this beautiful, guys? Market maker model. So pretty. one model, two model. Looks like a tooth here, right? This consolidation, where are we at? Are we near that consolidation again? Yeah. Let me mark this area. We're back into this area of consolidation here. I'm going to mark it. You guys see. There's a big chart. There's a very high opportunity. We're going to consolidate again in this area. Oh shit, do I have the ads on? No, it's not supposed to. Sorry guys, the ads are not supposed to be on. Let me quickly switch it off. We're not supposed to have ads on, you know why? Because it just I don't want to give money to YouTube. They're just taking my money. They're not gonna do that. Those bloody bastards. You're not getting any money out of me anymore. Are you kidding me? We are not going to do that. No. Okay. This little thing is holding up. Here. This one is holding everything up now. So you are the key. Yeah. Well, I was right with the long, but I was too early. But not interested in it at all. I hope they leave a fair value gap here. That will be my preference. But let's see. I mean, if it's gonna, I don't hope it's gonna engulf this again. That will be ugly, but we'll see. Um, Let me open the curtains a little bit. Let's see if it's possible to. Get some sunshine in without being annoying. Let me know if it's too annoying, guys. If I start looking like an angel because I've got like an aura behind me, let me know if it's annoying. But I just hate being in a closed room, but I know it's annoying with the sun if it's too low and it's shining right into the camera. I have to sit in front of the camera. But if it's annoying, let me know, because then I'll just close the curtain. I mean, in 1 hour it will be. At some point the sun is gone, but yeah, it's a little bit cold as well. I can tell my coffee. I bring my coffee up, and it's like cold within 15 minutes. I know that the temperature has dropped. Then those little things are really, for me. And you know, in the winter, the cats want to sleep with me under the blankets, so that's a nice thing though. But it always gets too hot though very quickly. But it always tells me like, okay, it's getting cold now at night. It takes a few hours to warm up. Let's do a poll. Yeah, we're gonna do the same kind of poll. Bullish. It's gonna be. I know we don't like accumulation, but we have to consider it. Bearish. Accumulation. Let's keep it spur. It's almost 3 o'clock. Let's say bullish, bearish, accumulation after London open. So after 3 o'clock. Between 3 and 4. Let's do it that. Let's do the main move. Between 3 a.m. open of London Eastern till let's do 4 o'clock, and then we'll see again. Because doesn't have to be the same move, right? It's always difficult when you say it for a large area, because some people are like, yeah, but I mean, it's just gonna go retrace, and then I see the real move coming until 4 a.m. We're gonna do it like that, yeah. So let me do this. Curious what you guys think. Would love to know. Bearish and accumulate, and we don't, really, if it does accumulate, we're like, you know what, that's okay, because then we might have a nice trade. And if they do everything today already, right? We might not have anything. We might not have anything in New York. So sometimes on Friday, it's not too bad after a large move already. We have to see it positive. We're not. I mean, we really hated it when we just had accumulation, one move, and then again. But you know, the market is moving now, so we can't be too negative about it, I guess. Okay, bullish pair between 3 and 4 Eastern. Yeah, Jay. I'm happy to hear that it doesn't bother you. Oh yeah, it doesn't look too bad. But if it does look bad, I can imagine if it annoys the camera. Yeah, iris means rainbow, correct? Yes, especially in El Arco Iris. I think in Spanish. Are there any Spanish people here? I think it's Spanish. My name is in the rainbow, right? In Spanish. El Arco Iris, was it not something like that? Um, I don't know if it really means rainbow in general, but no, I think in Spanish it does. But it's the color of your eyes, though. But yeah, if it's not, but just let me know if it is annoying, guys, because I can imagine it is annoying. So, okay, well, the long is a long, but is it sustained? Can it go higher? Are we going to not leave a fair value gap? Are we going to go all the way up here, which is that was my trade. I wanted to trade it up to here to that blue line, but then again, I know I have to take a shorter. But then it took me out here, and then it started moving from here. So it went a little bit lower, below 2 o'clock, higher. Yeah, I'm just gonna watch for now. I don't want to be stuck in consolidation. That's the only thing I really hate. Um, so what I'm thinking is, let's say they leave this fair value gap for some reason, but then they just go higher a little bit, and then the next few hours they're just going to continue making a few candles here, right? A few 1 hour candles. Um, the 4 hour, I mean, we just started the 4 hour, so it's okay. I mean, this could still be, if we are going to have expansion, this could be the wick, but we could also just stay in this area, in this box, and just continually make candles like this. So that's a little bit my concern right now. Or just a scenario I'm taking into account for me, for myself. So I'm not too eager to go full port again in London. There, I think the move was around 115-ish. So not interested in a long, not interested in a short, neutral at the moment. But let's see at 3 o'clock. You never know. I still think it might want to go one leg lower though. Maybe not. Oh, I liked a bullish 86, bearish accumulation 0 so far. Okay, bullish. Interesting. So the volume imbalance here in 4 hour, 60%. Hmm. time did we tap into here? 2:30 exactly, boom, into this one. That's beautiful. Hello, Gigi. Oh, hello. You want to sit with me? Come on. Do you want to sit on my setup and ruin everything? That's okay. You can do that again. I'll make some room for you. Come on. There you go, my love. Hmm? Just let me know and I'll do it, because I'm just your slave. Hmm? Whatever you want. It's true. Hmm? Oh, you want to have some? Oh, you want to sit in the sun here, so I have to move my setup for you? Is that what you want? Just let me know and I'll do it. No worries. Yeah, sure. During stream, well, I'll just stop the stream for you. Sure. Is that what you want? Oh, okay. Let me make a little spot in the sun for her without trying that she ruins my setup. She's looking at me like, "Hey, the sun is shining right over there. I want to lay that. That's my spot. Are you gonna make it so I can lay down there, or are you gonna send me away? Then I'll be mad at you all day." Okay, here you go. I even cleaned it for you. Here you go. Go, ga maar liggen. Go, go. Oh no. Uh, Not good enough. Oh, no, 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 no. No, Gigi. I made a spot for you there. Do you have a deal? No, it's not good enough. You're so naughty. You're so naughty. It's so funny because she is a rescue. I just rescued her from the streets. And she was so humble and she never asked for food, or she was always just. But now she's gone to a point. She's so spoiled that she's literally making noise now for food. So I'm like, okay, we entered a new. But that's okay. Okay. Oh, so beautiful. Pretty girl. You are a pretty girl. Okay, let me see. Bullish, 91% bullish, bearish, 9%. No one wants accumulation. Okay, I got it. Yeah. She wants to catch the longs. Yeah, I don't know what she wants to catch. She wants to catch the sun, I guess, but this one is very smart, by the way. I wonder if I can make her trade. Sometimes I wonder if this one even, she's too smart for a cat. The other one, not so. The other one is just cute, but not as bright as this one. Not nice to say, but it's the truth. Look, we're not leaving. We're not even leaving this fair. If they're not leaving this fair value gap, that's telling you, that's already giving you a sign that we might not have continuation, right? Because if you want continuation, you want them to leave a fair value gap in order for us to go into at 3 o'clock or after 3. If they're going to close this whole candle, we still have one here though, but well, we technically could still, I mean, we could still see this as a bearish breaker and then retest this area and then straight go down. Could be still a possibility. And then we might create a new fair value gap after 3 o'clock. So we could go all the way back up to this blue line here. Oh, might be, it's still possible. Okay, let's see. I still like the trade though. And then we could still expand down. It could be a fast move to the downside. Could be. Yeah. One of my laptops is literally on half of the ledge. It's sort of like literally on, because the princess wants some space. So I have to like, it's just like balancing on half of the table and on the chair. But that's okay. Oh boy, oh boy. What's the event horizon here? This was the midpoint between these two, 339. Okay. Above the midpoint. Oh, interesting. Accumulation, manipulation. Are we going to distribute to the upside? Are we being fooled by the market today? Are they fooling us with this short? Yes. 1, 4, oh. Some mitigation. Look, on every time frame, I would say we're bearish, right? I would say, yeah, I'm bearish because we have a 1 hour market structure shift. Yesterday there was only 15 minute, and I said the timelines are not in tune with each other. So the 4 hour wasn't bearish yet, only the 15 minute. So I kept being bullish because I was like, okay, you know what, the 15 minute, I think we're going to disrespect that. And in New York, the trade presented itself, but every time frame you can see, okay, well, you know, we have a market structure shift, I would say. But now I'm looking at the 12. I'm just really have to go to the 12 hour. I'm like, technically on the daily and the 12 hour, we could still spike up. So I'm starting to. Oh, I'm on a different screen. Hold on, you guys are not seeing my screen, I think. I'm just wondering if we're being fooled and that we really have to stick to the daily maybe today, or the 12 hour. Like, I mean, it could just retest this order block on the daily. That would be crazy, but we could spike back up again because it's respecting 50%. We still haven't hit for standard deviation. I'm just wondering, maybe we're just going to be fooled. I mean, the chat, most of you guys are bullish, but I'm also like, I don't know if I'm that bearish. I'm not interested in shorts. I could see it go one leg lower, but I'm just wondering if we're going to be, if it's respecting this level, which is also the midpoint of a daily order block. I don't know. I'm not that bearish anymore that this looks pretty bullish to me on the daily. What do you guys think? Yeah, the rock. I think also, like, I really I can see it go maybe one leg lower maybe, but I it's very hard to frame. The short was in Asia and in the beginning of after midnight. That's it. And then it's like, for me right now, being at these levels, it's really hard for me to frame anything to the downside unless we start really breaking, maybe really go through the weekly low. Then I might be convinced. But until then, I'm just not convinced of a short anymore, I think. We don't have news today, but it's Friday. So Friday they can still, I mean, they are very creative on Friday. But yeah, I mean, yesterday the 15 minute wasn't good enough for me to work. I really had to go to the higher time frame to, but I'm wondering if today I have to even go higher. I mean, it's crazy. It doesn't happen a lot that you can't use the 15. But I'm wondering if, because yesterday the 15 minute wasn't good enough for me either. Maybe today's the same. Maybe I just have to go 4 hour. But 4 hour daily, everything above the 4 hour until the daily, they're not going the same direction. Now they might be, by the way, but we'll see. Daily. Interesting, interesting, interesting. What trading day do you hate the most? Um, well, from my stats, I don't want to say hate, but my stats are the worst on Thursday's NFP week. So that's the first week of the month, and then the Thursday. And that week has but I love Thursdays, generally speaking. I love Thursdays because a lot of the times Thursdays are the distribution days. Wednesday, Thursdays are can give you, but most of the times in third and fourth week of the month. But on the first week, that's my worst day. Plus the 10-year bond auction for some reason, and that's. But this week was pretty awesome. But sometimes the 10-year, I don't know. But I don't what day that is. But I don't hate any day. I don't think I hate any day. Yeah, the rock. I've seen the 30K as well, and it matches 4 standard deviations taken from the daily as well. So I'm also like, has the daily weekly objective been met? And I just don't think we have met that weekly objective yet. But then I mean, I just want to be careful on Friday because most of the times on Friday I'm wrong with my on old days, Fridays, I tend not to have the right analysis. If I make my daily analysis in the morning, I tend to be, it's like, oh, that's another scenario I didn't think about. So I keep journaling them and I keep adding, but hey, they keep on creating new ones. So, oh, you tend to give back to the market on Friday. And when you see that, that already tells you that you have to scale back, right? And it will help you because the moment you start either just stop trading on Friday or maybe go over those trades specifically. Why is it? But yeah, it's so weird. And everybody has different days for some reason. But yeah, it really helps you, right? And it gives you clarity. Like, okay, then if Friday is that day that you tend to give back a lot, maybe it's your psychology, maybe it is something else, maybe you're tired. Sometimes it's just the thing that because end of the week maybe you also work and have a lot of things to do, and end of the week you're just tired. It can be something you don't think about. And yeah, just also journal how you feel because if you every time, okay, I'm tired, I'm in a trade, blah blah blah. Okay, maybe it's Friday I just need more. It's just because I'm so busy during the week, and then Friday I'm just exhausted. Um, oh well, yeah. Well, Raul, you know my views on papers. I love when people say that. I just love it to hear that because I know if you start doing that, um, yeah, there's. I think there's so much, and just sometimes just tape read. And if you're just sometimes it's so refreshing just not to have to be in a trade and just focus on the just tape reading. I love doing that. And tape reading without having to be in a trade. Sometimes and I try to be honest about it. I'm like, guys, I just don't feel like putting a trade. I'm not even a paper trade. I know as a streamer I think I need to do a little bit, but sometimes I'm like, okay, there's so much more value for me as well, just tape reading. I learn so much more if I just tape read and look just as candles, how they print and going over what's happening. And um, Pratish, you're so funny. Pratish, weren't you the one yesterday with the tequila? Do we have to intervene with, is there I think you were the one who mentioned the tequila yesterday, wasn't it? You actually advised me to drink tequila during the stream, right? I think it was you, if I'm not mistaken. it's already 3 o'clock and we're so slow. It's obviously showed the same pattern even on, yeah, well, hey, but yeah, I mean, if it shows you the same on, at least you're consistent, then you can work on you can find out what the issue is, right? That's awesome. That's just awesome. And it's actually not that obvious, by the way, because some people have it's maybe a thing being in live or being paper trading. But if you have the same on paper trading, you're very consistent with it. And then it's like, okay, well, there's definitely something there to look into. Um, but yeah. Okay, we're back into original consolidation. If we go over this level here, let's see. I mean, yeah, it was you. Okay, gotcha. Okay, okay. So Prateek is giving us the advice, or at least to Raul, to just drink whiskey on Friday and sleep. Oh, you're so funny. Anyway, are you guys going to do something nice for the weekend? Talking about the weekend. Anyone going to do something? Let's just, I mean, I don't know what time it is in Europe, but if it's 5 o'clock somewhere, you just start having your drink, I guess so. But yeah. Tomorrow, so I'm going to do something very interesting tomorrow. I've been invited by a farmer or a guy that works in the field. He told me this because I walk with the cats every morning, and then he came out. He says hello, and then he was starting about his job. I said, oh, interesting. Um, he works on plantations here in the bush, and he does excavations and whatever. I don't know what he does, but it's with cattle, but also on with trees. And so I was talking about that I have, a lot of environmental. I was very when I came to South Africa, I was involved in projects, but mainly wildlife related. So we were talking about that, and I said, "Well, I live here now, and here we do. I live in a wildlife reserve, basically, but we don't have wildlife here in the sense that I used to have in Hoedspruit near Kruger. But here I have the monkeys. That's it, and then we have a few zebras walking around in the wildlife reserve, and a few springbokkies. Um, but he says, "Well, he's doing something tomorrow very interesting." And he says, "Well, if you like, you could come and you could," because we were talking about YouTube. I says, "Well, yeah, I don't really make a lot of videos anymore about myself. I've done the beach a couple of times and the woods, and I can't keep doing that. It's boring." He says, "Well, I can give you some nice footage tomorrow." But you need like shoes with metal for it's going to be and he says, but it's interesting what we're going to do. And it was I can't remember what it was very technical, but it sounded very interesting. He says, yeah, it's a special day for that process of, I don't know. So I said, okay, I'll come because it doesn't take that long. So I'm gonna make some footage. So yeah, it's me gonna be in working clothes and doing some working stuff. South African I don't know. It's gonna be technical though. And I don't think I'm allowed to use machines because they need training and special clothing, but we'll see. Yeah. Okay, 3 o'clock. Market has been open. I'm still watching because we are back at the original consolidation. So I think the interesting move I said was from here. We had accumulation here and then we moved down. For me, it's now interesting to watch if we go higher again or not. We did leave a very, very small fair value gap on the 4 hour, so we could go lower again, but let's see. Bullish, bearish. Most of you are 86% bullish, 10 bearish, 5% accumulation. I like how it's if I look at how price is moving, it's not too bad. I mean, we're above the 150 macro, so it looks bullish to me. At exactly 230, we hit this level here, so I'm more bullish than bearish, but I'm also considering that we could still accumulate. So I'm a little bit careful positioning myself. I like how it prints. It's not spotty, as you can see, right? It's nice. We left imbalances. We are just it's print, but it's a little bit slow, but it's not bad. It's not as bad as, but I really want to see if we can surpass this level here. This here. If we take previous day low, are we going to tag it and go, or are we going to, you know, go higher with conviction? Like, are we going to get like a displacement through the previous day low, for example? And then this, I mean, this level had my interest already, but I was like, okay, if we go there, I mean, that's not bearish anymore, but then we could also make large candles again, like which has shown the area. So that's the only worry that I have. It does worry me because I just don't want to be caught in back and forth price action. Yeah, I think it will go to my blue line here. I think it will do that. Okay, let's see what it does at previous day low. See if we can create a fair value gap through it. I like to see that. Damn, that was a pretty good trade actually, but 230. See, I'll take it from here. 121 points. Fits my criteria. But my stop cannot be more than 33 points. Too late. See, why I like New York so much is that well, sometimes you have to wait for the next macro, but the moves are fat. It's like you get in and it's already moved. I think I'm a little bit, it sounds, I don't think it's a good way. I don't think it's good if I say that, but I don't want to say I'm addicted to that, but I like the fat. I know some of you are really good in these slower, I just don't like this slowness of these moves to be in it, if that makes sense. So that's why I do much better in New York, because even though I have to wait sometimes for a macro, but the beginning of the move is fast and then it settles down and I'm already in or I have a runner. I don't mind that, but I seem to have some. I just don't like. I mean, yeah. Look, this also could be just a retest of the bearish breaker. So not convinced on both. I mean, I still want more data from myself. I could still see us go lower if this is a retest of a bearish breaker. But then again, if it starts disrespecting, then I will. So I just have to wait. I just want more conviction. It's a beautiful market maker model. So pretty. They are so pretty. I still think we can go to here. Um, let's see. Let's see. What are you doing, NQ? What are you doing to 0.5? 0.208. And you want a bit more. 162. It's a breaker. Yeah. Um, I don't have a short bias but I really like this level here. One leg lower and then another leg up. I'm more bullish than bearish, but I do see a more short for now. I think we're retesting this and we're retesting this area maybe one more time. I don't know. I just cannot enter a long from here. Let me give this one short. Okay, let's see. I want to see if it stays below this area, I'm interested in a short. If not, we go through this, then obviously it invalidates my short. Uh, mm, 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 I want my leg lower or not? 15, 0.5. Or are we going to go straight up back to daily open? 9:30. Test. Okay, let's see how it reacts at 480-ish. Let's say Asia low, 490-ish. Yeah, let's see. Are we, because we have a bullish mitigation block that we hit, and a higher time frame also order block, but we also retesting a bearish breaker block. So you want to see which one wins. I'm still not convinced. $482. I want to see 482. Oh, sorry, John. I'm sorry, my love. I'm sorry. But you're making it hard for me to work, my love. I'm sitting really cramped up because everything is now. Um, yeah, let's see how we are reacting at 480, 485-ish, 87-ish, 490. We reject there. I would say Asia, this might be an interesting area as well. Let's see. Ah, Almost 3:30. Almost 3:30. Let's see if we tag 3:30 here or here. I want to see that. Come on. I want to see this level here, and then I'll reassess. I just need a little bit more information to get into a trade. I wanted this long. It took me out here, up to here. I would have traded that, but then let's hope we get some faster price action after 350 or 3:30 maybe. I still like one more leg down though, but doesn't make sense. We retest the breaker. During New York yesterday in the in lunch, they definitely left specific highs. It was very unnatural, the drop. So I can definitely see us go higher again as well. Oh, hold on, I'm seeing something. Ah, interesting. Uh-huh. Into here. 483. Yeah, like I said, 480 will be the level where I'm going to watch here. 331. Let's go. Come on. Where's my vest? Oh, I'll be right back, guys. Where's my vest? You can have more light. Okay. So anyone doing something differently than obviously backtesting? What are you guys doing off the charts this weekend? Anything nice? And those who are doing some backtesting, or what are you backtesting or looking into chart wise? I really need to go to the beach nowadays to warm up. It's just too cold in the house. Okay, let's see. I don't try. I mean, this is not the short that I want. I'm not interested in this move. If I'm interested, it might more be either an entry for a long, but I just want to see the breaker retested, the higher time frame break, and see how it reacts there. I didn't even get there yet. I want to see. I need invalidation of a bearish PDRA for me to go long. Um, um, yeah, definitely. At some point there will be a red day because it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a sledgehammer or something. We haven't reached 4 standard deviations on the daily. So I believe we surpassed the 2.5 standard without even a pullback, and I think it's still I also think like the 30,000 is around that area is the high. And then it's going to be a massive, 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 massive pullback. Most likely on a news day. Could be NFP. But yeah. But so it's so also why am I not interested in that long right now? Because I'm just wondering like, okay, it's Friday. What does it want to do? How many points did we make this week already? Let's see. We're already below 20%. We're already in the weekly range. I mean, we did have a Friday that it kept going up and higher again last week as well, which was quite unexpected to me a little bit, the move that it still made. But how many points did we make this week so far? Let's see. This week we already made over 1,000 points, which is an average. I mean, this is average now. 1,000 points is average around each month now. Last month we have about 4,000 points, so average 1,000 as well. So that's why I'm also a little bit like, are we really going to expand again and go high, go make a larger range now on a Friday? So that's why I'm like, okay, I don't trust it too much. Did we test the breaker yet? No, we did not. We did test this area here. I'm still going to wait. I'm not going to engage in a short, but like I said, I would like to see one leg lower. Although it hit a beautiful level. I mean, the level is very clean, which it hit 50%. I don't know. But they can keep the going. They can make the price go up whatever they want. I mean, it's just yeah, whatever. But yeah, I think around 30,000, somewhere around that area. I think we can. I think maybe next week, to be honest. I think somewhere next week maybe we can start preparing ourselves for a very nice. Just be prepared every day from now on. Just be prepared every day. Not today, I think, but and I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be in Asia, Jay. I think the best moves will probably be in Asia, most likely. So, they'll leave some crumbs for us. Okay, let's see now if we if we go below 3 o'clock. I just wanted to go a little bit. Please go higher and then lower, not lower, higher again. Um, I like a short. Hands are itching for a short. Not that I'm interested in the short specifically, but um, weekly open. 7-2. I really like it. 7-2. 212. Okay, yeah. See, nothing is really clean to me. This was this level was very very clean. I'm not gonna lie. Um, this was a very very clean level, but I feel like a broken record. I still think it can make one more leg lower. In London, but it did not hit this level. It did not hit this level, so I'm not gonna enter. My week is studying and working. Yay! I know. I like to hear that. Are you done with the core content, by the way? How's it going? Are you seeing things in the chart already that work, right? It doesn't. Okay, we're below 3 o'clock, 3:40. Okay, we're starting to move. 50% is ES is here. Yeah, God, I want to go. I want to get in a short so bad, guys. I just want to, but I'm not doing it. I have to follow my rules. Frustrating. It's not good enough. It's not A plus. 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 We still go one leg higher, one leg lower. It, we could just get a couple of these on the hourly, so I'm not it doesn't hit specific levels. This was a very clean level. Like I said, this was exceptionally clean, but I'm still I could still see one leg lower, but this is a very clean level. I would have loved to see it retest this or this. It did not do that, and it goes lower. This could just be a retracement to go higher, so I'm staying out for now. We had a 4-hour market structure shift, so I cannot deny. I cannot. But we are into a bullish PDRA 4-hour market structure shift, but also 4-hour order block. A breaker. Let me mark the breaker. I'm gonna mark the breaker. I'm not bullish until we are above this level. We break the breaker. That's for me what I'm looking at. So if we retest the breaker, that could be, but it's sort of like, okay, which PDRA, is it bullish or bearish, right? Which one is going to win? Now, yesterday in the PM session was sort of unnatural. It really left like a lot of highs. I was like, also like, okay, we are going to revisit that, but yeah, I'm just going to wait for confirmation. It's going to be wait for confirmation. I have to be precise here. See, on the 6-hour, there's not really, is a very weak structure. So 4-hour, we did not even tag into the breaker. Yeah, not very clear to me. I can frame it both ways. So if I can frame it both ways, I just wait until I can't frame it both ways anymore. Yesterday I was very clear about my long. Now the timing was off, but I was sure. Now I'm not. I'm just okay. I just I really I can see both. So I'm just gonna wait until I can see the trade that one, like I need invalidation of something first before I want to enter, if that makes sense. Yeah. And yesterday I knew I was like, okay, everything is just for me. I at some point knew I had to wait for that long. And now I'm just not. I just don't know. I need invalidation of one of the two, the bullish or the bearish one. Look how beautiful. I mean, this is so beautiful. This is very pretty. I love this. This is a beautiful structure, though. And this level, I mean, the rock. You got in here, right? I think already. Yeah. I mean, you took the literally turtle soup. Um, That's a pretty awesome trade. It's still up to here, but then again, it did not even hit these levels yet. Yeah, hey, and Jay, it doesn't matter if you trade only Asia. I mean, you have to get you whatever you trade, London, Asia, or New York. You have to stick to one time frame and really work at it, study the times and stuff like that, and get good at one time. And then you get because every time has different little things that you start to learn. So that's very important, right? And if you like Asia and you're doing well in Asia, keep going and then keep note things uh, and some people only trade London or Asia. They don't even, they make their money. They don't even look at New York. The knowledge is so potent that it's got me on the course for a payout already. Yeah, but take your time. You have to back test things. Don't get, you know, things take time. And then don't get too like, oh, I already know everything. Just back test it and start going. You were last week. You already near a payout, weren't you? I think you're already very close. But yeah, it just takes little things, and you just start adding them to your chart, and you'll see already. Okay, oh my God, I never looked at it that way. It just makes it sort of like you see the market through a different lens, right? And sometimes just even looking in premium discount, very simple, is already like, oh, I never looked at the market in that way. Now there's much more to it than he teaches, just very basic. But if you start journaling and you start looking, oh, there are much more ways to look also OTE levels and stuff. What's a balanced price range? Because you can slam your fib, but if you don't understand balanced price ranges, it doesn't matter because the range is totally different than just a range if there's a balanced price range already. But you just add slowly to your toolkit and then journal and you start seeing, oh, why didn't that I learned that, but it didn't work this way. Why not? Why didn't it work today? And then you start journaling. You have to reverse engineer a little bit. And then it's where you start. The magic happens. That's where the magic happens. In your journal. The magic happens in your journal. It's your book. It's your and anyone can tell you something, but it's your brain needs to process it how you see the market, how you use the knowledge and how you connect dots with specific knowledge, right? Because it's all about connecting dots and getting logic out of the market. Yeah, so the slowness is also sometimes an indication of either accumulation, not always, but when it keeps being slow. So that's also part. I really like to see when London opens, like you have like displacement away from something and it goes faster. It gives you also, okay, the market wants to move. But think about this. We already made 1,000 points this week. What is the weekly objective? Is the high the weekly objective that we made, or are they willing to make another high? Like, think about it. Would they make it already in London then? Or would they wait for maybe New York to make that other high that they're going to make today? So that's why I'm not convinced. I do see the long, but I'm also like, yeah, would they do it now then? Like they make a low in London and then go straight back up to the high on Friday when they already made it over 1,000 points. So that's why I'm more vigilant and just very cautious right now to enter because I'm really considering that they might make a few of these 4 hour larger candles, even not even hourly, but just even 4 hour candles, because how it's moving, what it's doing, it's not taking specific levels that I am looking at, which I think they should to finalize the move. So I'm like, okay, well, they're probably just going to hang around in this area, going back and forth. Because it didn't even touch this blue line, didn't even touch Asia low. Now the only clean thing this is very clean. This is a beautiful, 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 this level. That's the only thing I really, really like. But I keep saying I wouldn't be surprised if we make one leg lower. And then they make this beautiful, beautiful area ugly, which actually wouldn't be nice, to be honest. But this is such a beautiful level. But yeah, yeah, Pratish, exactly. I mean, it's sort of like it wouldn't make sense, right? That they go down to make a beautiful low and then straight away go up and then, after already a really, really large week, if they would make it, they would just try to get the shorts out. They're gonna, I think they're gonna take longs out of their position before that. Then one more time, they're probably gonna take shorts out of their position. Um, I think we're effed again. I mean, in the sense of this was it. The people in Asia had their move, and we are now again stuck. Look at this beautiful venom. Um, I think we're gonna have to sit through some more accumulation. How many people said accumulation? Only 4%. 321, and we're just the range here. Let's see how long we're gonna be in this range. Oh, we're in a macro, by the way. Price is so slow. I'm like, oh my god. We're in a macro. Yay! Well, okay. So a lot of the times when the macro is accumulating, what happens? We have to wait until 4 o'clock because new hourly candle will start. But I think my fear is coming here. 1, 2 to 3. Let's see if this candle is going to expand to the upside or maybe just again going to be another, I call it 1 hour babies. Hey, Zar Trader, how are you? How's the weather in Cape? How are you doing in the Cape? Are you freezing your ass off there, or how's it going? I'm so cold here today, but it's nice weather. It's good weather, but it's just cold in the house. Let me see the temperature here. Let me see, because I want to go to the beach, but I don't want to go when it's very windy. It's a free scrub if I go in. Today it's going to be 26 degrees. Yeah, 20. So 26 on the beach. It's going to be nice on the beach. Yeah, I'll go for a walk after the stream. I need to warm up on the beach. Well, what's the temperature in the Cape? Tomorrow is just going to be 22 and a little bit of rain. But tomorrow I'm going to go elsewhere. And Sunday also 23-ish. And Monday 26 again. Ooh, and then it's going to get cold here. 22 degrees daytime. Ooh, a lot of rain. Blech. Yeah. I miss the low felt temperature wise. I miss the heat. But anyway, enough about the weather. I'm starting to talk about the weather. I just realized it's because price action is so slow. A bit better, no more rain. Yeah, I mean, I have to enjoy the. Okay, I'm gonna do a new poll, by the way. Just going back and forth in my brain because I'm just annoyed with the price action. Hold on. I'm going to do a new poll, guys, after 4 o'clock. Same. Bullish, bearish, accumulation. I'm going to end this poll. Most of you guys were bearish. I guess for this move, correct. But then we went back into the range for the smaller, for the last half hour. So technically half hour bullish, half hour accumulation. Now we didn't take out these levels. So I wouldn't be surprised if we still do that. But then, okay, I'm going to do a new poll. The chat is always right. The majority of the chat is always correct. Same question, but then between 4 and 5 o'clock. Between 4 and 5 Eastern. Bullish. Bearish. We have to edit accumulation. I hate it, but okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. New one. I'm curious to see what you guys think. Place your bets. Most people are bullish. So after, so the full move between 4 and 5 will be bullish move. 80-20. No one is voting for accumulation because no one wants it. I get it. Accumulation. Oh, guys, I am at 1891 subscribers. Let's see if we today can get it to 1900. That would be nice. I mean, I don't really care about it, but it's nice to have a round number. That would be nice. I'm boring. Do you share? Yes, yeah. Jose. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Yes, if there's a trade, I definitely put a trade on. And I go over the logic of the trade. But there's literally, for me, I'm conflicted because I can frame a long and a short at the moment. I would love to take a short from here or from here, but it didn't even reach there. So I'm just a little bit, I'm just waiting for more data for myself to either frame a short, because I can see us retest a bearish breaker, but we also retested a bullish PD array from here, which was a beautiful level. But then again, we have a 4-hour market structure shift to the downside, but on the daily I'm more bullish, on the 4-hour I'm more bearish, so I'm conflicted at the moment. So I haven't traded. I wanted to frame a long here, but I got stopped out. I was actually aiming for this here, but then I thought, let me just watch for now. I like this. I've said it from the beginning. I would like to see London go one more leg lower, even though it will invalidate a very beautiful level here. But we'll see. I mean, I'm just going to wait for a little bit more data to frame a trade, because I'm just not sure. I'm not a scalper, so if I would scalp, I would have seen a couple of entries already. But I'm more waiting for. I try to do it every time, but I just do better in New York lately. My average in New York is between 80 and 150 point trades. So I'm always more waiting for the faster moves, and I can go in with more confidence and I haven't seen it so far in New York. Now this level I like, but I just didn't like the structure where it traded off and went lower and then it went higher. For me, I want to see like a proper breaker, and I just don't. For me, I think this structure will be broken again. So that's why I'm just not too confident in the long yet. Look at ES going also lower. Um, hold on, guys. Hold on. I think I want a paper trade of a trade. Um, I want to. Weekly open. Yeah, I want to short so badly. I've said it a couple of times. But I wanted to, it need to go a little, I wanted to go a little bit higher before shorting. So I'm staying out because it didn't hit my specific levels that I want to see being hit. So I'm going to, maybe it should be a long first up to here and then maybe a short. Let's see. It's 4 o'clock. We had a nice, where's midnight? Midnight's all the way up here. It's much higher. I'm gonna cut off, by the way. It needs to, ICT. Here's midnight. So we're below midnight, we're below 4 o'clock, we're below 3 o'clock. And we are above the 4 hour candle. Remember, the 4 hour candle opened here. If you want to position yourself for um, yeah, guys, I want to short so badly, but I'm not gonna enter. I'm not gonna enter. Um, I always get punished when I have this feeling and I get in. I just get punished. But yeah, it might just consolidate and maybe test this and then. But my hands are itching. I can tell you that. Mm, it might be fast as well. Damn, yeah, we're below 136. Oh, look at this. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I mean, look at this, guys. Oh, I fucking missed this. Oh, beautiful. I missed it. Bullish, bearish, accumulation. Gamble, yeah, maybe we should gamble today. Maybe it's where's Chaos? Hey, company man Carl, where's Chaos? I haven't seen him. Did he? He hasn't popped up. You're the. Hey, Mr. Chaos, are you here? He had a good day. Yeah, he made 50 points or 100 points yesterday, I think. Hey, here you're here. Yeah, the company man Carl was saying something like, "Hey, I haven't seen Mr. Chaos today. Is something wrong?" Hey, AG, yeah, yeah, I haven't seen you as well. When I peeked through his kitchen window, he was still eating breakfast. No, or brushing his teeth. AG, he has made a new session low. Yeah. Oh gosh, you guys. No, so we only gamble. Okay, guys, we made a rule. Like we only gamble when price action is really shitty. When price action is clean, we do not. Oh, did you say good morning? Did you? I didn't. I was just going over all the. I didn't see it. I scrolled up very quickly to see, but I didn't see anything. So my apologies for that. ES session low and NQ did not. What does it mean? Well, that's technically then SMT, right? So, but I think NQ will catch up. NQ will catch up. Remember, I said yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna gamble. Well, it's actually very clean. It's not that unclean, to be honest. But I didn't even see that. Thank you, AG. So you want to see, that means like we have SMT right now. But NQ can still catch up. Well, I said it from the start. I want to see I want to see one more low on NQ before doing anything else. Now I missed the entry here, but it was very hard to read, in honesty. It opens up at 4 o'clock, it makes a high and it goes lower. I mean, for me, I would have loved to seen Asia high tagged again and maybe even this blue line. It did not do that. Now you could see the ES went very fast, right? And Q is sort of like very slow. So I'm sort of like still, I'm not entering because we could also just retest this here and go higher again here and then, because they're not in sync, obviously. You can see that NQ is still in this range and ES has been expanding. So how I approach this, AG, I look at the 15 minutes, so I wait until for 6 more minutes, and if NQ doesn't, now you can see it's moving it's moving differently now a little bit, right? ES is moving down towards this end event horizon, and NQ is not. Oh, where are my levels? Are you kidding me? So there's a discrepancy now. So that's also telling me now a little bit, be careful. But I keep saying it. I think we will make another low in London. So between 4 and 5 o'clock. That's what I think, but I could be wrong, obviously. Just my personal. It's just my personal view, which doesn't mean anything besides my personal view. And like I said, Fridays tend to be not always correct. So always keep that in mind. Yeah. Why are people not telling me, hey, where's your end dog and end wogs? See, I didn't even have this level on here. So we already hit this level, this beautiful level, that is this beauty here. We already hit 50% and the end dog, and and Q is still, ES is going towards it now. But obviously we have, if NQ does not catch up at 415, then I think we have a valid SMT, maybe to the upside. But let's see. Then we get some confirmation. We need more. I need more confirmation. Then SMT might come into play, but I want to wait until quarter past. So if NQ doesn't go lower, then we definitely have SMT on the 15-minute. What I was looking for. Okay. 2 more minutes, 2 more minutes, 2 more minutes. I think ES will hit this level. Let's see what NQ does. If NQ stays above, if NQ doesn't take this low, we have SMT, a valid one. Two more minutes. So ES was the sixth sister, staying behind, and now catching up on, I guess, the objective for now. Well, I mean, see, NQ doesn't want to move, right? NQ really seems to be happy where it is right now. It's taking a nice bath here, just in a little pool, hanging out. Half a minute. Let's see if it wants to slam down. I could see them reject here. Like I said, I'd love to see one more leg lower. Okay, we've got SMT. But is it going to hold? Look, and Q looks a little bit bearish to me now. Oh guys, should I paper trade as short? There was SMT, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'm gonna paper trade, gamble trade. I have to do it, guys. I cannot hold back anymore. It's too bad there. If it's a wrong, I hope I lose it because it's not the best trade. We didn't even go into a fair value. It's a very. We didn't go into a fair value gap. We didn't hit my highs. We didn't hit any level that I wanted. So this is a gamble trade. I think it's gonna go to 220-ish. This is the level I want. I could be wrong. If the SMT holds, I'll be stopped out very fast. Which I hope if I put a gamble trade on. Oh, I journal everything. I journal the whole day. Like if I said it from the beginning that I'd like to say a lower move because of I'm just thinking like, okay, what's the max move a session range can make? And I believe the range is somewhere around here. 220-ish, I said. Yeah, the blue line. Okay, let me put my money where my mouth is. I said 220. Let me check again. Where's my range? Where's my range? 212? Sorry, 212. 212. 212. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. Let's see if it hits it. 212. Let me give me some slack here. Do 220. I'm gonna trail my stop. I don't want to be stopped out. Okay, below 2 o'clock. We need to go below 2 o'clock, and then I might even, if we go below 2 o'clock, we're gonna go fast. But see what they've done. They're not doing any. It's very, it's not clean. We don't go into fair value gaps. There's no pool. It's just very, it's. I don't like it. I'm not putting anything on my evals or anything. But I want one leg lower on NQ. The SMT could hold though. If the SMT holds, that means we have solid SMT, and then I wouldn't be too bearish at all. If this SMT holds, you want to be careful with being too bearish. But S&P went through the 50% here. Oh, welcome to the family, Matome. What a beautiful name that is. Matome Makobi. I like your name. Matome. Sounds beautiful. Where's the name from, Matome? Oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Go below 2 o'clock. Just go. Just go, go, go. Break it. Go take these. You love the liquidity. You love taking some. Come, 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 come get it. Come get it. Yeah, I know it's a beautiful level. I know, I know, I know. You framed it perfectly. Yes, it was beautiful, but it's enough, long enough. 2 o'clock. We're 2 hours later now. Come on. We looked at it and we've all found it beautiful. We loved it. Yes. Go take the liquidity. Don't leave it. Give me one leg lower. Come on, baby. Go, 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 go. Come on, baby. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Just one little leg lower. I'm not asking a lot of you. Just a little bit. That's all I want. Come on. And Q doesn't want to drop. And Q is literally between a bullish and a bearish high time frame PDRA. One of them has to break at some point. But going lower is not breaking the bullish one. Just retesting a little bit more. Yeah, this level, like this level is so beautiful, but it's still, I want it to go a little bit lower, please. Okay, you can stop me out. That's okay. It's not a lose. It's a break-even trade. It's okay. You know why I don't like it? It did not go to these. I mean, there was no conviction as well because we did not really retest anything. We did not retest the fact that hey, hello. But because ES is moving so fast, this is just I mean, this is a gamble trade of mine because I don't have conviction. It did not hit any of my levels that I wanted to see hit. So we could go back higher again and go lower, or just accumulate. And Q could accumulate. That's really ugly. That's something I have not really seen a lot. That NQ accumulates and NES moves. That's actually quite interesting. If that will be the case. I'm both on the 1 hourly. There's no expansion on NQ. On ES there is. I haven't seen that a lot. But they both are, you see that both are at the same level. Both are at an end dog and at 50% of the weekly range. So they're sort of like, even though they are moving differently, they are using the same weekly objective. And this level is holding up pretty strongly. I still think I sound like a broken record. I still think we will hit one leg lower. It could just be a wick, but there we go. Come on, go. One leg, just come on, baby. Do it. Do it. Come on. Go, 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 go. One leg lower. Just a little bit. We're not asking a lot. I'm gonna put something here. What does it want? Coffee or tequila? I'm gonna put something, Pratis. Maybe the market wants some alcohol. It's Friday, right? And, hey, KC, I'm gonna put a glass of water here. Oh shit. Give me my leg lower. Yeah, you got a glass of water. Uh, oh, it's like, oh, water, never mind, I'm going back up. F you with your water. I'm going back up. I'm not going to give you what you want. If you're just going to give me a glass of water, I'm out of here. Okay, I got you. I got your NQ. I'm going to change it very quickly. Hold on. Hold on, NQ. Oh, shit. What do I need to give it? What does it want, guys? I need to figure it out very quickly. Oh, yeah, oh, there you go. There we go. Oh, okay. It does want water. Okay, analysis correct. No monetary win or loss, but analysis correct. God damn it. Well done. Was it clean? No. This is an old volume imbalance, but I like this blue line. 230. Today I feel like day not to be too greedy. Made my fair share this morning. Called early. Hey, yeah, have a nice weekend. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now. You're doing the same with a cup of water. Yeah. Um. Guys, I don't think it's a full short. I don't think so. Patrice, do you think it's a dump? I think it's just. I think the London range is going to be in here around this area. Well, we'll see. Um, what time is it now? 72. Oh, maybe. Yeah, we're out of London time now. Yeah. Well, let's see how we are going to, if we're going to go below this blue box. Um, Here we go. See, I think this is maybe the range for London for now. Let's see if we get if now we get a nice pullback. Um, See, I would have loved to trade it from here. I'm gonna take this one off here now. This one is not valid. I would have hoped that price action would have gone all the way up to here, or maybe even here, but did not do that. But I like it. It hit my blue box here. Mm, is this the low 430 for London now? Are we in? Are we done? Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. 27. Yeah, I'm done for a short for today, I think, for London session. But 72 and 1 4, maybe a little bit lower. Anyone holding a short? Where's my? Okay, let's see. 6. I think I'll paper trade along as well from here. I like a long. Okay, let me. I'll paper trade along from here as well. What time is it? 4:33. Yes. Okay. Very small stop loss. Turtle soup it. TP is going to. Now I'm going to take this. I might even take this on my account. Hold on. I like this level a lot. This. Hold on. I think we're done for London. Yeah. Okay. No, I think my TP is too high, but gosh, the market is so difficult to read today. I think this is the low I was looking for the London session. Um, I can see us go lower though. But are we going to do it now? That's the 4 hour is bearish. Um, Okay, I'm just gonna take base hits up to here. Make it small. I've got to get better at smaller trades. $85. Welcome to the family, Mohammed Hassan. I saw a question from someone. Do you start for the midnight or 10 p.m.? Do you start for the midnight? I use midnight as I frame trades from midnight. Midnight is a very important area for me, but I don't understand the question, I believe. Midnight or 10 p.m. Okay. Oh, I understand your day. Okay. Algorithmically, the day starts from midnight. So midnight Eastern, that's the algorithmic start of the day. Obviously, the futures opens at 6 p.m. Eastern, but algorithmically, the start of the algorithmic day is midnight. So technically, I use midnight to midnight, if that makes sense. I use the midpoint as well from midnight to midnight. Yes. I see a couple of questions. Let me make sure I don't miss any of them. I put out some Everclear for Enki and a little short plug. Everclear, okay, good. Lutz, what had you picking? 29,185, 2185 as bottom. You mean, how do I pick these levels? Yeah, actually, it's something I didn't share on my screen before because it's something actually I found out by back testing a lot and by using a lot. So I tend not to share that too much here because it's like years of studying and finding that out. But yeah, I use these levels. They're algorithmic, and they are formed through calculations, specific calculations. So yeah, all those blue levels are actually those. So that's why I was confused that it didn't go to those levels here. But technically there are ranges, like every session has a max expansion it can make. So if you understand the algorithm, you also understand if specific ranges are being created. Some ranges, sometimes they do expand after, but there's a very high probability that they don't expand higher or lower between that range. So for me, the London range was this area here. So I'm not convinced that we will. I think we can lower today, but maybe not now. For now, we're done. That's what I think, but I could be wrong. If it's really weak, it will go through this low and just goes up a little bit, and then it doesn't go higher than 2 o'clock. But it's just understanding the expansions of daily and session ranges. But that's a little bit advanced, to be honest. My last trade, it was just a paper trade because it wasn't an A+ setup. I just had the conviction that we had to go one leg lower today in London, but it didn't give us a proper, for me, I didn't see a proper entry. So we made a joke on the street. If price action is not doing something well, I'm allowed to sort of gamble trade without clear conviction. The only conviction that I had was that ES was dropping and NQ was the sixth sister at some point. And because we didn't go to this level, I had sort of conviction that we would go to this level. If that sounds a bit weird, but so I got in the short, but I should have been in the short from here. Now I have to go back into my reverse engineer to see what did I miss, because there were entries I could have taken, but it wasn't clear. We didn't have a proper silver bullet. We didn't go back into a fair value gap. We didn't take out proper highs. We didn't retest Asia low. It was very unclear to me, to be in all fairness. This was a very, very clean area. I'm going to be honest. That was also a little bit confusing to me, but at some point I was like, no, we have to go one leg lower. We're not going to extend when the weekly range has already been, we already made over 1,000 points this week. Now, can we go higher today? Yes, we can. But I need to see a break of either a bullish higher time frame PD rate or a bearish PD rate. One of the two has to break. Then I will go in full port on my evals or on my funded. But for me, this whole area has been low conviction. Now I see what's happening, and I'm trading it on my another 300 points, 300 ticks. Sorry, 75 points. For me, when I do this, it's for me like paper trading, but for me it gives me conviction for my next trades to go live. Because what happens now, if I'm doing well my trades and my analysis correct, it's sort of like it tells me that I'm reading the market correctly. The market is behaving in the way I understand it, so it suits my models, it suits my things that I know, and then I have more conviction. Here we go. So this trade worked out, another 85 points. Just paper trading, guys. Just being transparent, because I just don't like. It's not. Some things from here I have conviction, but all the way down I was like, oh, but you're not doing this, you're not doing that. But I think you're going there because of that. So I had a few of my if-then statements were missing. If it would have gone here, I would have traded it from here with full conviction to the way down here. And there were some other things it didn't do. It didn't even hit a high time frame breaker. It just sort of like, it was just a little bit different, a little bit odd to me. And a lot of people were long, I know, which I totally understand. But I could not frame it long before this level was hit. So another thing, so it's still a little bit like, I'm a little bit like, what does it want to do? It's Friday. We already made 1,000 points. So I hear you guys say, oh, it's going to dump now, or we're going to go up. I'm still sort of neutral. I'm just taking it like session. For me, it's session ranges now. I'm not going any further than session, and that's it, max. And then until I see an invalidation, not a validation right now. For me, it's invalidation of a bullish or bearish PD rate, and it has to be higher time frame, very high time frame. Not just even the 15-minute. The 15-minute tells me shit. Pardon my language. Oh, you mean what frames? Oh, if you want to frame time, Ali, are you meaning the indicator which tells me the time, midnight or any time? I use this one for that. But you can also use Mether has a good indicator. I haven't I use this one for time, ICT kill zones and pivots. You've got the daily, weekly, and my times here. Yeah. I'm also ICT trader. I scalped a cute little IOVD entry trade long 256 up to 300 just now. Well done. 256. Nice. Yeah, so for me, I'm generally yeah, so I know that Mether, he has a few indicators as well, which indicates time. He's part of the community and very helpful. Let me show you all his indicators. Please look into them, because He's offering them for free, and I think they're very, very valuable. I'm still stuck with my, because everything is there, but I believe he has one with time as well. I think he must have been doing some new. So Mether Z, if you type in, are you seeing what is on my screen? No, you don't see it. If you go to indicators and you type in Mether, M-E, let me type it in the chat. Just type in Mether Z in the indicator, and then you'll see his he has ICT levels and points of interest. And if you want time, oh, you can see, oh, oh yeah, okay, you can see it. Okay, oh, I gotcha. I thought it would only show my screen. So here you see SMT divergence, end walk, end dogs, and the end walk, end dogs are pretty awesome because, like, for example, the if you have like if you go down very fast and you pass a lot of end dogs, you don't want to see all 20. You just want to see where your price is, just the two that are above and below the price. So he made that so that you don't have to have all of them, but just the ones that are relevant with in accordance with your price action. But yeah, check them out. I think they're pretty awesome what he's doing. I still have to change a few to what he has been doing, but yeah, check it out, guys. Very nicely done. But yeah, what? Hey, Mether, how are you doing? Could you elaborate on your? I see there's one premium now. Did you? What's the premium? What does a premium do? So, so I didn't put any trades on any live or funded or evals because for me, it wasn't as clean as I wanted it to see because I was a little bit conflicted. I could see the upside, but I was also, like I said all the time, I want to put on a short. I want to put on a short. I feel like I want to get in a short, but it wasn't clean in the sense that I got like a good entry, the entry that I wanted to take. Or how I wanted to trade it. I don't think we're going to do much anymore in London. If I could be totally wrong, but this is my thoughts at the moment. Um, I would rather have them not. I got two, three at the moment in the words. The time frame one is everything related to OHLC, month, weekday, and also specific levels for 9:30. Okay, gotcha. Okay, nice, nice. Yeah, guys, definitely check them out because and if you have any comments, you just let them know because Mether is in the Discord. And walk, and I love the one you already have. I mean, the one is already almost perfect for me. But yeah, did I put the Discord in? Let me put the Discord in just to make sure if people want to. I think I did. Did I put Did I pin the message? I don't think so, right? Let me put it in just in case people want to join. The Discord in case you guys want to join. So Mether has his own tab because he with his indicate, yeah, make sure you also update the to give some, if you have additional information you can use the tabs, right? I haven't looked at it lately though. Pin, pin message. What am I doing? Okay, it's in the description. And yeah, no, no worries. But I think if you, especially also if you have something to, I mean, um, yeah, any updates, and let me know if I need to make a premium tab for you. But I already think the N walk and the N dog, the one that he offers for free, should be actually premium. But I'm happy that he's keeping it not premium because I really like it, and I think it's of great value already. So, but yeah. Um, Okie dokie, here we go. Oh, guys, only two more subscribers and I'm at 1900. Who wants to be in number 1900? I don't care about likes or subscribers, but I always like it when it's getting to a round number. And I'm just, let's bring it to 1900 today. Come on, guys, we can do it. Let's do it. Who hasn't subscribed and wants to be in number 1900? Are there any people that haven't subscribed yet? I grabbed MES at 7. Jose, well, technically I don't. Technically I trade myself because I just do better. For me, lately I've been doing really, really well in. Hey, Nitesh, thank you. I do really well in New York. The last 3 days, it has been really awesome for me, and it hasn't been for a while, to be honest. It was like I find it really hard to also trade London. For me, London still is a little bit more. I just don't. It's more. I like the faster moves, and in New York you have more data. Obviously, everything is already. A lot of us been printing, so I do very very well. So I don't really stream in New York nowadays anymore. I'm just more also focused on the mentorship then and trade by myself or with someone or just focus on content for the membership. But sometimes when price action might get a better, in generally speaking, I might do PM session or maybe stream once in a while in New York. But that's more sort of my I don't know, but I'm still accompaniment call. Yeah, I don't want to go too fast. I like it to keep it small and like it is, right? Um, you deserve this awesome end community without the crap having promotional nonsense. Thank you. Oh, thank you, compliment. I appreciate that. That's so. What's your strategy? So, I try to trade. I have different strategies and different models. Obviously, my models in New York AM session are different than what I use in London. But I'm very time based, so I use time based levels a lot. And my core foundation is ICT, but I add a lot of time based elements to it, which I have a lot of other tabs, and that's a lot of overload for you guys. So I don't really share that here because it's a lot of nitty gritty stuff. And then my charts will get too full and people will start complaining, which I understand. But yeah, my main strategy, if I could say that, is the AMD power of 3. So what I try to do is, preferably, I want to trade the 4-hour distribution, but lately that has been really, really hard to frame those trades. So that means if I see a 4-hour candle, let me go to a 4-hour candle. So it didn't work out today very well, and I can tell you exactly why. So for the 4-hour candle, technically, like say, this is the 10 o'clock candle. When I trade the 4-hour candle, I want to position myself between the open and the high of the wick. Now you can see here, now the best trade for the short, again, was in Asia, because you have your manipulation move here. So technically you have an open manipulation, which is a wick, and then the distribution. So technically when you trade distribution, you tend to trade with the direction of the candle. Now you see with the 4-hour candle how difficult it was, right? We're in a doji right now. So that's why for me it was really hard. I did not frame any trade on my accounts because I couldn't figure out what the 4-hour was, what was happening, and I wasn't sure, are we, you know, what is the wick, what is the open, or what is the low, or are we, so for me it was hard to frame the 4-hour. So then I revert to the 1-hour, and as you can see, we didn't even go here into this fair value gap, but then at some point it was clear to me that we would still go to this level, because this was my, the only thing that was very clear to me, like, okay, we have to make one more leg lower because of the expansion of the London session range. But you see how difficult it is to trade these hourly candles now, right? So it was a little bit challenging here, because I could still see also like, oh, are we maybe going to go here, or what are we going to do? At 4 o'clock here, when I saw 4 o'clock, we had this wick here and we didn't go higher. Then also the expansion became clear to me, like, okay, this is the, but you see how many hours I missed now? So it was a difficult, it was a difficult. Okay, 2 questions, Ohad. I'm not going to answer both of them. Let's keep it to trading. Lutefisk, interesting. The 330 high is the current 50% mark, and that high is also backed up with the previous day breaker low. Yes. Yeah, they're all connected, right? But we did not retest the breaker on the 4-hour before we went lower. So it was a bit weird, this area, 4 o'clock here. So you see here this area. Well, technically we did retest it, but on the higher time frame, it sort of like missed it. But yeah. Again, the 350 macro delivered. What time did we start moving? Exactly 4 o'clock. That's always hard when the macro opens the hour and then starts moving. It's always difficult to trade that. So I didn't get in here. I waited, right? I waited until here, I think. Something like that, till here. Yeah. What time? Oh, I always start at 2 a.m. Eastern. So that's 2 a.m. Eastern, and I tend to go to 5, 6 o'clock. But then again, I think I'm done for now, because I just don't want to spend too much time in the charts. I mean, if it goes lower, I'm not going to trade it anyway now, because I really have to wait till pre-market a little bit further. This was it for me, this level here. This range was it. Are you yes, I'm profitable. I live of my trading. I'm first a trader. I'm not a content creator. I don't see myself as a content creator. I still see myself as a hey, see giraffe. Let me check. I think I should be at 1900. Let me check. I just like numbers because it's just sort of like yes, 1901. Thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a trader at first. I'm not a content creator or influencer. I don't see myself as such. I see myself as a day trader, just sharing my YouTube. So that's it. Hey Bowser, how are you doing? Tuesday low. Let's go, but no, not yet. Let's wait for London. Let's wait for New York. But yeah, it looks bearish now, right? It looks bearish now. But. Well, I was saying something. Fair enough. Yeah. So, oh yeah, I see myself as a trader. I'm not a content creator, or I don't consider myself a influencer at all. And I know I have the. I don't want to get into. I want to stay a trader. I want to stay a day trader and not be influenced by, oh, how many, oh, I have to update my social media, I have to, I don't even, I opened up an account on the same name, but I haven't even been using it because I just don't want to join the drama, or being spending time on, oh, I need likes, I need subscribers, I need to funnel people to my channel. No, I'm just using the algorithm of YouTube, and that's it. And that's good enough. So I don't mind that I'm growing maybe slower than other people, but the amount, if you see, I've only got like not even 2,000 people, but the stream still gets over, between 500 and 1,200 views, which is a lot more than 25% of just the subscribers, which is huge. So it's just more, it's just a very nice group of people that is just yeah. How long did it take for you to become profitable? Okay, so I started 6.5 years ago. Then after 3 years, I found ICT. Then I studied ICT, I believe, I think 18 months. I think I got my first payout at 12 months, but then I fell back into break even. And then it was 18 months, and then I started to gain like the consistency on a regular basis. So I had to go back because the question was, and I was like, but it took me 18 months, ICT, to reach profitability. And the first payout was after a year, so 12 months. And then, but then I was like, oh my God, actually, there were three payouts. And I got very, very arrogant. And I'm like, oh my God, look at that. I'm so good. And then I fell back straight away. And then it cost me 1 month, no payout, another month. And what the hell is going on? And then it took me a couple of months to get back on track again. That was really a hard lesson. Like, oh my God, it doesn't mean if you're profitable, you're profitable. No, they can take it away from you straight away. Again, if you, I mean, and then after 18 months, then there was the consistency finally. But it doesn't mean once you're consistent, it's always consistent. The market can change, you can change, you have to keep working at it. It's not like something, it's not like one thing changes. It's you grow and you have to keep growing. I mean, Bowser, I mean, he has a lot of payouts. Maybe Bowser wants to say something about it. They can take it away from you straight away. It doesn't mean once you're profitable, it's not one click. It doesn't mean, oh, you have to learn one thing and you're there. No, it's all little things and they add up. And if you're in break even, guys, it's very frustrating, but you're so close. And the break even phase is a long phase because you think you're there and then you might be there, but then you're not. And then you have one payout and then you get back into a few months, maybe not. But it's still good because you're still break even or not losing money, but just, I just can't seem to get it. But it is such a big part of your process. And it's very frustrating, but it means you're almost there. You just need to tweak and just need to keep going. And yeah, yeah, it's very easy to fall backwards. It doesn't mean if you're profitable that you're there. You have to keep on. And if you have stress in your life or something else, or you don't feel well, if I start over trading quickly, I can fall back. Like I keep on saying that all the time. I need to keep on I need to stick to my rules. And that's why I paper trade a lot in London. Today, I did not take any trades of this whole, even though I'm just happy to see my analysis was correct, but I couldn't find proper timing to get in. So I paper traded it. But then I journal and then I learn from it. So every time, if I paper trade, it's a learning moment for me and just more confirmation that my analysis is correct. But then I have to work on, okay, where could I gotten in? What did I miss? Because that's what I journal then, like, okay, your analysis was correct, but you want to monetize the trade. What did I miss? I'll just go back all the way, and it sometimes takes me an hour. Like, okay, I look really, okay, what did happen? And I look at a lot of things, and these journals take a lot of time sometimes. So, but I love doing it, and you have to, and then next time I'll catch the trade as well, because then my analysis was correct. But then it's like, okay, why didn't I have the confidence to get in? I didn't have the confidence to get in here, right? I should have, but I did not. Why? What did I miss? What would have given me, the structure and the logic? Because everything is for me about logic, and I have to have a couple of confluences that have to match with each other, and then I can get in and make it work. But this is for me, there was no model or there was no structure for me that I have taught myself. So that's why I'm looking like, okay, I need to figure that. I'm a nerd like that. I will figure it out, and I'll make a model that next time I can get this. But then it has to be fully mechanical, and I couldn't make it mechanical in this area at the moment. I could not. The moment I can make it mechanical and I have logic, that's where I get my 100 points trades easily, and I sit back and I'm very relaxed. But if I can't, I'm very nervous. I'm just nervous. I learn every day too, but it's hard to get a consistent result. You get consistency with models when you have your models that you have back tested, but then comes in then the second part is being patient, waiting for them. And then you also have to accept your models have a win rate of maybe 60, 70, 80%, and then those 30% losers you have to accept, because it's part of because nothing works 100%, right? But if you have a model that works 70%, it's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. And once you have that and you have the stats on that, man, you're going to be so relaxed. And you don't care about the few times you get stopped out. Okay, whatever, it's at 30%. Because your models have very limited stop losses, because you know exactly what's going on. And even the stop loss will be so minimal that you're like, okay, whatever. Or you're too early sometimes. Can happen, right? But yeah, you keep grinding and keep building those models and keep building those things that you see in the market that makes you feel confident. But you have to make it, I keep on saying it has to be mechanical. It has to have logic. It has to be purely mechanical. If then. Like I got it, you guys saw that I got into this trade here very easily. Like, okay, it hit this, we went over. Even here, I was already in. It was for me purely mechanical, because I trust this level. I trust this. I've backtested this 100 times. I've got data on it. Time matched with me. And the only thing that I framed, I corrected myself is like, no. You have to make it up to here, to the weekly open, not further. And that was a good call. But I just knew, okay, we hit this, we're going to go back up. Maybe not for long, but I take that trade. I didn't take it on any account, but I just, another data I can add. Nothing is a loss, guys. If it's paper, it's not a loss. You have to let go of the monetary value of trading. It's process and getting better at execution, and your evals and your funded you just use only for your A+ setups when you're really confident and you see everything lining up. If a few things are missing, you wait. You have to be okay with that. So, yeah, I'm Dutch and I live in South Africa, correct. I moved to South Africa. Yeah, so I'm not from the US. I am from the Netherlands originally, but I live in South Africa currently. Yeah, cockiness and arrogance about your skills will kill your account quicker than a meth or cocaine addiction. I totally agree. Stay humble as your first line of risk management. Yes, the moment you get arrogant, which happened to me when I got my first, it's sort of, you're so happy with your payouts, I mean, and then you're like, oh my God, I know, look at me, 12 months only ICT, and look at me, I've already get, it was 3 or 4 payouts. It was my funded futures and Top Step at that time. And then, oh, I remember Top Step wanted to take me to live, and but then they found out that I lived in South Africa, so it wasn't possible. But I did get a message from them, but I got so nervous before the time that I figured out, oh, South Africa is not even allowed, because that was the time they were changing it. They were adding South Africa to the restricted list. I got so nervous when they said, "Oh, we're monitoring you. You're doing really well. We're going to see how you're doing in this month, and if everything goes, if you keep going the way you're going, we're going to move you to live." And I remember also I got so like, "Oh my God, they're watching me," and instantly I felt getting really little again. Like, oh my God, but maybe I've been cheating. Not cheating in the sense like maybe I thought maybe I was just lucky with my payouts, and I'm like maybe I'm still over, doing things not as clean as they should be. And I felt like so like, oh my God, they're watching me. And then I instantly, that was also part of my fallback, like, oh my God, now um but maybe I'm not ready for that, and I felt like I was caught. That sounds really weird. I felt like I was caught. I'm like, oh my God, maybe I shouldn't be so because maybe I'm not that good of a trader. I remember that letter. I mean, oh my God, that really freaked me out. Holland. Oh yeah, gotcha. Yeah, hey, yeah, okay, yeah, that sounds like Holland. Yeah. Oh, imposter syndrome. Yeah, that'll bite you right in the ego. Yeah, I remember, and I was so proud. I was showing it to everyone. Look, I'm going to live, and I'm like, yeah, but are you really ready for that, or are you just being lucky? It's your first payouts. You're just being, Are you really? Can you prove? Have you proven to yourself that you're not consistent? It's just your first few payouts, and then I felt like I was, yeah, I felt like I was sort of like, yeah, imposter syndrome, maybe. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. Matome, yes, I stream London every day, correct? Um, well, we've got Zar Trader. Well, he's already having weekends, so he's not here anymore. But Zar Trader, and Maya teach Maya trading. She has a YouTube channel as well. She is South African as well. Well, she is South African. I'm not South African, but she is in South Africa. Um, so I think there are a couple of South African, but not. I mean, I think they're like in every country, I guess that. But I think South African, generally speaking, are not that much into trading. Like in the I think the percentage of people, percentage-wise, in comparison to, let's say, 1 million people, might be a little bit higher in the US, for example. I think there's more normalcy for people in the US to trade for a living or do it on the side than it is here. But I think there are people in South Africa. Well, if there's more people from South Africa, say hi in the chat. Um, oh, well, there's not many here, I guess, today. What's that black line? Oh, I have to look myself. Sometimes I have lines on my charts. I don't remember I have them on. I have to go to the higher time frame to see. Um, oh, I know what it is. Ooh, yes. I know. Let me see. I think it was the percentage of opening range gap. Is it? No, this is not it. But it matched 75%, and this is what are you? What did I do here? I can't remember. It must be some old level that I marked, but I can't, hold on. Sometimes they're from an older session and they still work, right? But then you don't remember what it was. Let me see. I have to take it away because I can't find what it is, but it doesn't matter because there's another line here. As you can see, the opening range gap. So let's go over the opening range gaps. I use these levels as well as a confluence, as an extra. They are still valid. They are still valid when price trades back into those opening range gaps. So as you can see, this it's still respecting those levels, right? 75%, 1/3 level. Yeah. So this level is still valid as well. And I'm using this opening range gap from here to here. Forget it. There is one here, a smaller one from Wednesday. We haven't filled it, so I can see us go lower. We have to fill this gap. There is nothing here in this little one. So we left it right on Wednesday and we bounced off it and we did not even look back. So now today, I do think we are going to go into this gap here. So I have to grade this gap as well. But yeah, so that is 168 to 130. It's a small gap, but I think we might go for this liquidity here. And use this gap. So yeah, we're definitely bearish. I mean, you cannot be bullish now anymore, right? For those who were bullish, yeah, I think there's more bearishness for now, for the time being. But then again, Thomas Hedgeko in Forex. Okay. Oh, NKN. Hi, welcome to the family. But yeah, I think this girl is going to go to the beach, guys. I'm going to have some, I'm going to do some walking, get some fresh air, touching some sand. It's a nice day. And then 8:50, I will be back for my pre-market prep. And if price action, I always say it, if price action is nice, I might do another stream, but it really has to be nice. Oh, hold on. Hey, Mike. Hello? Mike? It's the gardener. Mike? I can't hear you. Okay, guys, I'm gonna call. I think the gardeners are coming. I need to hide the cats because they hate the leaf blowers. Price seems to be distributing to the downside. I'm going to leave it for now. Pratish, I already I did go over it already. How you trade 4-hour distribution, but yeah, I'll go over it next time again. Okay, no problem. But today was hard to trade the 4-hour distribution for me. For me, it was not easy to trade it. I'm better at the 10 o'clock. New York is easier for me to catch the 10 a.m. candle than the 2 a.m. So in London, it's more, I would say in London, I think I do better at the 1-hour distribution candles than the 4-hour. Because I start the stream at 2 a.m., I start looking, and now, you want to get into you miss your window already a lot of the time. Sometimes it takes longer for them to form the wick, but a lot of the time, sometimes you have to be very fast, and then during 2 a.m. it's already 2:30, you already miss your window. So then it becomes a 1-hourly distribution from 3 to 4, 4 to 5. So I just, so yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys, I need to attend to the gardener because I think he's coming. So I just need to make sure that he is here and then the cats are safe. So I'll see you guys later on, okay? Um, for those that I don't see anymore, I wish you a very, very good weekend. Thank you guys for getting me to 1900 today, and thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate all of you. And I hope to see you Monday for sure and during London. And perhaps if price action, if we don't expand too much, and there's some nice price action in New York, who knows? Then I don't mind going live again after the pre-market prep. But yeah, we'll see. Let's just for sure say happy weekend and see you Monday and maybe later today. But yeah, I'll just pop on a stream and whoever joins, or maybe I'll do something in the Discord. I don't know. We'll see. Uh, any questions? Yeah, and again, thank you guys. I appreciate all of you. Ciao, ciao.